Hi guys, that's a very quick unboxing and review of the Makita random orbit center. This comes in two versions. One is without this handle. It looks like this, and the switch is on top. I believe they're the same electrical motor, but this one has the pedal switch and the switch stop. The model itself is BO5041. I'm saying O because this is actually O, it's not zero, and you discover that once you do product registration online. If you try to do product registration online, it simply won't accept it. The product itself also includes a product registration warranty card that you can fill and send over the mail, manual, the tool itself, dust collection bag, pretty good and pretty good collection bag in terms of how easy you would use that. Just put that in on this port. Alright, work, and then remove that cap and clean it out. It also has this handle, which is very good and probably the only reason why I bought this version, because it kind of balances better. The force that you exert on it. Now, by all means, you shouldn't exert much force. So that may be an overkill to have this. This ring here, this switch that you can use with two hands. But again, I feel much more comfortable having this and being able to effectively control that lateral motion, as opposed to like having this and just waving it around. I thought that it makes sense to have that. It's a hook and loop. It's 5-inch diameter random orbit center. Speed is variable. Let me give you the variable specs right here. It has a little product manual that says at setting 1 it's 4,000 orbits per minute, and at maximum setting 5 shows 12,000 orbits per minute. It is very quiet tool, at least on setting 1. Let's engage the switch there. You can work with this. And quite a considerable amount of noise at 12,000 RPM. I really like the pattern, like it goes originally into orbit and then in circles. Really like that. The foam pad itself is replaceable. They sell those as a separate standalone part. The dust port is not by any chance big, but I believe it's adequate for sanding, for light duty sanding. It is definitely adequate. It definitely needs an adapter if you want to link it to a vacuum. What else? The shell. I was perplexed with one thing. Now, if you see everywhere, all the parts, first of all, are marked. Like you'd see, it says PA6, and then GF30 glass fiber reinforced polyethylene shell, and TPE here, thermoplastic elastomer, I think, that has this rubbery substance, this rubbery grippy overmold that's right there, right there, right there on top, right here if you want to work it around like this. Very good tool, very powerful at that. Let me just give you the actual specs. They were right here. So 3 amps at 16 hertz, American style. The diameter, again, as I said, it's 5-inch, 125 millimeters. Hook and loop, judging by the comments that I read online, the hook itself could be done better. The hook and loop could be done better, but with them it's kind of give and take, because you have much more pronounced, let me try to zoom that in. You may have a much more pronounced hooks, but being much more pronounced, they'll plug much easier with they'll be much easier with like fine dust. If you do some fine sanding, they would be definitely easily plugged. So let's see how this lines up together. Really like that. It is very grippy. I have a standard 3M Pro grade pad here, and you see the pad itself. Come on, focus. I don't know why it doesn't focus, but yeah, right this. So the pad itself is kind of grippy. That's about maybe 2 pounds of force that I'm exerting right now. So it is rigid, but I think it's definitely a good balance to being, I was saying, provide enough support and but also being able to take all the imperfections and all the edges, corners, and so on. Yeah. It seems like good retention to me. It does seem like a very good retention on the pad itself. So I really like this product. It's a very helpful tool. You can do a lot of work with it, with a lot of sanding that otherwise you would have to do with your sponge and with your hands. So this is definitely going to protect your hands, and once you're done, you just have to peel it, throw away, and protect this, and make sure you have a spare one. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye bye.